just got a few seconds away. Now, the time to beat here is 10 minutes and 10 seconds. That's just about 2 minutes under that gold time, which is pretty wild. And now, here we go. Let's join the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here, moving into Mokushon Palace, once again, they are going to be opening up pretty similar, though, running in, pulling on those first couple of pulls, and going for at least a little bit of AoE, but as we can see, having that mage makes it a little bit harder to deal that AoE as you run versus the Boomkin that we saw earlier today.
Right, one clear difference immediately between the two groups. Blood Legion grabbed the first 2 packs, whereas the Blizzard group got the first 3 all at once.
Oh man, and here they go. Whoa, getting really close over there on Absalom, but keeping him up, fortunately enough. And they are going to keep on trucking through. There we can see that freezing trap was thrown down, and they are getting ready for the next pull.
Yeah, so another major difference in the tank choice here is that a lot of the melee mobs in the first part of the instance have a really scary stun.
Oh, no! Absalom does go down, so that is going to be the Holy Pally tank, and not having the Frizz is going to hurt them quite a bit. Oh no, Zonkra goes down as well. Alright, so they're going to be going for a reset here. That's
so,
alright.
Yeah, so one thing that we're going to see in the challenge mode is that if things go wrong, sometimes, you know, you play risky, doesn't quite go your way, you can just reset the challenge immediately from a drop-down on the interface. So that you can start over and, you know, try to do it right the next time.
Now, a wipe can be a little demoralizing, so ladies and gentlemen, they need to hear your cheers to get back in this. Can we have a cheer for Blood Legion?
I know. I don't remember the other guys leaving.
Yeah, they're gonna get it set up, that's right.
Just do it reset.
Yes, agree.
Reset.
So yeah, so like you were saying, you can actually get this reset set up in the instance because it'll just replace the challenge wall.
Yes, so I mean, challenge modes, they award valor points for completing them, and ultimately they're there beyond that for just bragging rights and prestige. You don't actually get loot from the challenge modes because the assumption is that if you're here, you already have whatever loot would have dropped from the dungeon. Which means that, you know, if you're in the middle of your run, you want to improve your time, you can just instantly reset it. We don't have the same restrictions that we have in place for normal and heroic instances.
Right, which is great news for all the hardcore players out there, because if I'm making a run and I don't have a better time than I did at my previous best, I might as well restart.
Exactly. If you know that you're not going to beat your time, you're not going to hit the goal that you set for yourselves, you might as well start it over, and that's what Blood Legion's doing right here.
2, 1, go! All right, so Blood Legion is once again getting back in there. Again, they're going to be going for that same pull. I believe that all that happened was that we saw him get just a little out of range.
Exactly. I think one of the really dangerous abilities that some of the melee mobs in these first pulls have is a stun that they can use on the tank. Now, one of the advantages of bringing a Death Knight tank, like the Blizzard group did, is that Iceman Fortitude makes you immune to stuns for the duration. Now, it's not going to last long enough to deal with the mobs in their entirety, but it's an important window of safety as you're actually gathering them up in the most dangerous moments.
And even playing Alliance in that situation can actually help quite a bit with just having that extra everyman.
That is true. Alliance does have its advantages.
Oh. Of course, it is a couple people in that. What are you going to do? So in come them going in for once again pull now. They don't have to deal with the just kidding, pulling in the mob anyway. Whoa, they're already starting the RP for the mob.
Exactly. They're basically putting themselves on the clock here. So the way this works, as soon as one person walks out into the middle area of the room, the RP that precedes the boss fight begins. And so they've got around, 25 seconds or so to finish up these mobs. Otherwise, the boss is going to activate, and things are going to get really ugly. But at the same time, you don't want to just stand around while the RP event's going on, so you try to chain one thing into another.
Alright, well here they go. They're just about to finish that up. Oh, and the boss is just about to get. Oh, but once again we see the tank go down, unfortunately. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well ladies and gentlemen, that's only 2 strikes. They can still do this. So to get back in there and do yet another reset here. They're just waiting for the rest of the team to go down before they can release and get going once again.
Yeah. Alright, so they've all released, just zoning back into the instance, then they can reset it right away and go back to another attempt.
Yeah. Oh still absolutely do this. So really quick, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the audience, can we get one more cheer for Blood Legion?